Hi friends, welcome back again to Crypto Talk, and in today's video we're going to be discussing about the low enthusiasm, the low spirit and motivation in the Pi network ecosystem. Since the Pi day, March 14, the Pi price has been dropping drastically and the spirit of the ecosystem seems to be completely down. In this video, we want to see how we can look beyond what is currently happening in the Pi ecosystem and see the opportunity that lies behind it. So, friends, before we look at those opportunities, let's look at what has led us to this point since March 14, 2025. Before we move further into the video, I welcome all of you, especially if you're new here. You are most welcome, and to all our returning subscribers, thank you very much for your continued support. Please don't go away without liking this video, share this video, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed to this channel. And don't forget, always leave your thoughts in the comment section where we take the crypto talk conversation to another level. So without further ado, let us go into why Pi Network is experiencing this low turnaround and why there is this low spirit, low enthusiasm, as well as low rating of Pi Network. One of the things that led to the downward spirit of Pi Network after March 14 was some obvious failure. And majorly among these failures was Binance not listing Pi on March 14. Many, even though Binance was not clear about their intentions, still believe that Binance may spring surprise, considering the fact that few days before March 14, Binance actually tweeted a formula, a cryptic formula, where Pi was also involved in that formula. But when this listing wasn't done, well, the focus was shifted to something that would have give a ray of hope and happiness to the Pi community, and that is the launch of the most awaited and most promised Pi utility app, which were expected to be released on the Pi browsers. Now, there was absolutely no utility app being released on March 14th. And that was a kind of big blow and shock to so many people because even on this channel Crypto Talk, we also talk about what pioneers could do on March 14 if those utility apps were being released, goods or services that pioneer envisaged to engage in. But we didn't see any of this, and that has led to so many people felt being shortchanged or led to a lot of disappointment. Another thing is that the GCV. Let's face the fact, the GCV is winding down. Yes, no doubt. However, there's still some loyal supporters of GCV that are still on X talking about the realization of the GCV. And the founder, Ms. Doris Yin, actually continued to give motivation to core believers of GCV that Pi network core teams might probably release a clear picture of their stance on the GCV movement or the GCV value of $314,159 on the Pi day. The utility app did not show up. My network core team did not talk about the pricing system. Even though the price of $314,159 is a very tall dream to have been possible, but in price movement of Pi from 1.5 to $1.8 to $3, $5 would have been a major catalyst, a boost to the Pi network community, showing that Pi is showing strength and there's possibility of it hitting $10 and beyond. This expectation was completely dashed when the price of Pi began to drop from $1.5 down to 1.3 and now to something about 1.1. And so many people are saying that the rate at which Pi is dropping and the sentiment and the downvoting of Pi on CoinMarketCap, this might see Pi kissing $1 or below $1 in a very few hours from now. So when we consider all of these things, now we begin to see clearly why the Pi network community is completely down now, and that is affecting investors and invariably resulting to what the price is now. That's the major thing that's affecting the price. Though one good thing actually happened on March 14, and that is the Pi domain, where one can actually reserve a customized domain name under .pi. You know, there are a lot of opportunity there. However, because of the disappointment, these opportunities that are around that Pi domain is being overshadowed. We're going to talk about that Pi domain in the next video. However, you can check that video on this link that we will post very soon. Now, let's talk about what the core team should have done better, or what the core team can do moving forward to bring back the spirit of Pi Network. As a matter of fact, the core team should, without wasting any time, release all the mainnet-ready utility app. Let us see them in the Pi ecosystem, not just being released, but functional. And pioneers or investors can actually interact with this app and actually make purchases and businesses. If this is done, the price of Pi will begin to rally up. And another major thing that the Pi network has oversighted is the Pi network roadmap. As we speak, the roadmap is not yet clear, or the reverse roadmap has not been released. Let us go to the website and see what this is. So now this is the roadmap, and we can see clearly that the roadmap are being marked here. Whatever roadmap that is achieved is given this green tick has been marked. And the roadmap started with the beta phase, which was done and it is marked, and the testnet, which was also done and marked, and the enclosed mainnet, which was done, and we moved on. But what wasn't marked was the open mainnet, and you can see clearly that the roadmap has not been revised, and which clearly says that the open network period will begin depending on the maturity of the enclosed network ecosystem and the progress of the network's KYC. Open network means that the firewall on the enclosed network period will be removed, allowing any external connectivity, example, to other networks, wallets, and anyone who wants to connect to the Pi mainnet. This particular write-up here is actually a futuristic write-up. However, we are already living in this future. So the roadmap of Pi network has not been released. And another thing that can also be done immediately and should be visibly done is for the core team to visibly begin to have appearances with major investors, trying to woo investors to key into the Pi network community should be something that the Pi network should leave that comfort zone to start doing at this moment. Yes, Pi network is a non-conformist, but Pi network will not or should not just sit there and expect people to know about it. There is nothing wrong in what? Marketing a very good product. And Pi Network is already a fantastic good product which can easily be sold when the right effort is being done. So this is actually a testing moment for Pi Network system, and this is not unusual. It happens with every new cryptocurrency. There's always that time that the crypto spirit goes down and something just happens and it goes up. So this is not the time to panic, and this is not the time to write Pi Network off. Pi Network will bring surprise. So talking about surprise, Crypto Talk has a lot of surprise for all our viewers. So moving on, we are going to bring a lot of changes to Crypto Talk, especially begin with our comprehensive basic crypto trading course that is taking place. If you go to our community channel right now, there is a poll whether we should make this crypto trading a paid version or a free version. If you ask me, I would have preferred paid version because our experience shows that people do not value anything that is given to them free of charge. So if people pay for what they want, they will be able to put full attention and will be able to value it. But if you give any good thing to people free of charge, they may not value it. But however, the community that stands behind you, you need to also stand behind them. So I am giving the option for our community to go in there and vote. Whatever the vote says, that is what I'm going to do at the end of the day. If you vote for the course to be a free course, I'm going to put it out here free. But if you vote against it that it should be a paid course, then we go by the way of being paid course. So please go to our community section, register your opinion. So we are going deeper now to see how we can learn to earn financially in this crypto journey. So please don't forget to go to the community section and register your vote. And if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please, why waste time? It doesn't cost anything to do that. Just smash that subscribe button and you are now a subscriber. Then turn on the post notification so that whenever we release any update that can be very helpful and very informative, you'll be the first to also know. I love you so much, and let's hope and let's say with confidence that the best is just starting. See you in the next video.